Hello viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my channel called The Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to break your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you have to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get to the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, this episode picks off when it last left off in the previous episode. So basically, Boruto, along with Sasuke, Sa, and Shikamaru, was watching Kojin and Kojin fighting Jigen for a picture on Ottawa's graphics, while Boruto Sarada, Dr. Kotsky and Karaki was watching from outside the interrogating room through the window. So basically, Jigen figured out that you and Otto, that Ivo sabotaged the airship that was carrying Karaki and whatnot. So basically, he figured that it was Otto who Ottawa was the one who sabotaged the airship that was carrying Karaki, inside that container. He figured that he could have got away of setting Karaki free because the victor was going to take control of the ship anyway. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, Jigen basically figured that Ottawa was a traitor, and so you, blah blah blah. Figured that you and Ottawa was playing me this whole time. So basically, why? So basically, Caution said that for one reason, I'm here to take you down. I was made to take you down. So basically, the fight started to get a little heated, literally, and Jigen, so basically, Ottawa. So basically, the fight started to get heated, but during a fire jutsu during some fire jutsu that Caution hit Jigen with, it caused the transmission to temporarily cut out for a moment, and basically Naruto went back, and started to talk to Ottawa, what the fuck is going on here? So basically, Ottawa explained that about how Lady Kagura and the whole Ofushi clan are aliens. They came to the planet with a divine tree to make chocolate for them to stay in their lives and shit, blah blah blah. So basically, giving the basic knowledge about Lady Kagura and her Osuki family, how they came to Earth, wanted to activate the divine tree in Tsukuyomi to drain on chocolate and make chocolate fruit and shit. But you didn't know is that Lady Kagura didn't came here alone. Found out that there was this clanman named Izushiki who came with Lady Kagura, and he was here to help with the preparations of the divine tree, and harvesting the chocolate fruit from the divine tree. But for some reason, that Lady Kagura turned on Izushiki, and therefore he got injured. So basically, Izushiki found Jigen, who was just a monk at that time. So basically, I believe that according to the anime, that this event Ichishiki showing up must have happened during the fourth Great Ninja War, according to the anime and the episode the anime is based on. So anyway, so basically, an injured Ichishiki found the Mount No Ichigen and went inside his mind and took control of his body, and therefore, through Jigen, he was able to form the Karma organization, and decide to pick up where Lady Kakura, left off and whatnot. So basically planning on. So basically, other that, so basically, I will pause. He said, I'm not going to say anything else, I'm not going to say anything else until I get my asylum deal. So basically, Naruto, one of the other characters, wanted more information about this, you wanted more information, so basically Naruto says that you gave me I'm keeping my word, you'll get your asylum deal. As soon as the papers show, I'll send them my dead self for when the papers come, I'll sign them. I'll sign the papers. Once the papers come, I'll send them my damn self. So basically, Oliver said that, oh, your word is good enough. So basically, Oliver continue on talking about Jigen. But he said that when Ichishiki took control of Jigen's body, Jigen's body can't handle Ichishiki's power. So basically, Ottawa also told them that that when the airship crashed with Kawaki inside the container, he left the coordinates when Sasuke went to go find find the explanation and find out where Tenji's is, or the explanation was left in the container unit that was by Ottawa. So basically, the whole coordinates of Sasuke finding the Tensa Beach and the other holographic Oshiki members on that pad was all pointed by the coordinates was pointed by Ottawa and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, Ottawa explains that Irishiki's powers is chakra power. Irishiki's power is too powerful for Jigen's body, so therefore he needs another vessel that can handle his power. So therefore Kawaki. So basically I had therefore Kawaki too. So basically Iwashiki is currently to transport into a new body because Jigen's body can't handle Iwashiki's power. So basically, that's the reason why Kawaki, and that's why Jigen slash Izuchiki wants Kawaki, because Kawaki was made for to handle Izuchiki's power. So basically, Sasuke asked the Karma, does it take control? What the Karma is? Does it take control of people? Just like does it really take control of people and whatnot? So basically, and that's what I would say. The Karma mark, similar to Karma as like a infection. So basically, remember when Boruto, Boruto just took down Momoshiki, he got the mark. So basically, every time the mark will. So basically, to revive Iwashiki. So basically, Momoshiki is going to be because of the mark that Boruto has and got from Momoshiki. Momoshiki will abide from that mark. So basically, every time the mark activates, the mark will slowly spread through Boruto's body, therefore rewriting rewriting Boruto's DNA, and therefore Momoshiki will be reborn. So basically, he was telling Naruto and others that that sooner or later, Momoshiki will come back, and that Mark will turn Boruto into Momoshiki, and Momoshiki will come back with a vengeance. So basically, if you guys need to. Honestly, you guys should prepare for the worst and take it. If that day ever happens, you should be prepared to take down Boruto, your own son. So basically, Naruto and the others were shocked and was shocked to hear the truth that the common mark that Naruto has and might turn it into Momoshiki one day, and was shocked to learn that his Commonwealth will turn him into Momoshiki one day. So anyway, meanwhile, somewhere near the Hidden Leaf Village, main world of the Hidden Leaf Village, somewhere outside, we see Shikadai still unconscious with the bomb collar still on his neck by Otto was still unconscious, and with that bomb collar that Otto put on him in the previous episode, so basically Chozo and Energy was there to comfort, Shikadai with his whole bomb collar situation, but was hoping that the artist will find a way to get this bomb cover off Shikadai before it explodes and kill him. So basically, Shikamaru was not happy with the situation, so basically he got a little aggressive with Otto, because he was really acting like a dick, even though Naruto gave him his asylum there and whatnot, but he was still acting like a dick about it to Shikadai, like, hey, you can't put your hands on the citizen, you're a high-ranking officer, you can't put your hands on the citizen like me. So basically, your Otto was acting like a little dick. So anyway, the transmission of Jigen versus Kojin came back on through Otto's glasses that was transmitting the fight between Kojin and Jigen. So basically, it seems like Jigen went full of sushi. Suki mode on so basically costing Kojin. So basically, Jigen's like, what, I'm going through Osushi mode on Osushi cleanse mode on costing Kojin. So basically, it seems like Kojin was about to get done for when Jigen transformed into Osushi mode. But with a little help from some swamp jutsu, seems like he had the upper hand and did this powerful fire jutsu that trapped Jigen. Jigen got trapped in this powerful fire jutsu. He couldn't resolve with his mark, and therefore it seems like Kojin had the upper hand against Jigen this time. So basically, that's so in it with everybody seeing Kojin got the upper hand against Jigen while he was in full Osushi mode, being burned to death. It looked like he was being burned to death in this powerful fire teacher by costing Kojin, and that's how the episode ended, where everybody in and outside the interrogation room watching Kojin burning Jigen in Osushi mode to death from the live transmission, and that's how the episode ended. So anyway, So this episode was pretty much a short little history lesson about Lady Kagura, her plan and whatnot, and also gave us some more information about Boruto's situation, about Karaki's situation, etc., etc. So anyway, this pretty much was a good episode, pretty much. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it just okay? Please let me know and comment below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael from Screen Reviews signing off. One.